Alright, hey, HadesOmega here, and I'm just making a quick video on, I'm going to install the Millercat Cat Shield 1 with the Millercat Cat Shield 2, okay? So I'm going to make a Millercat Cat Shield 2.5. It's like the finger is only halfway up. I don't know if they're gonna make a version 3 anytime soon, but yeah. Anyway, so here's what I got going on. I know it's been sitting in my garage for a long time. I've been meaning to do something about it. There's two things I could have done with it. I could have sold it to another Rav4 Prime owner that could use one, or I could install it with the version 2. All right, and it doesn't look like it's too difficult. All right, so I'm just gonna make a quick video. I'm gonna install it and then I'll let you know if it works or not, okay? Because this obviously it's not gonna apply to everyone. No one's gonna have like a version 1 and version 2, right? You should just get either one or the other, and I don't think you can buy the version 1 anymore anyways, okay? But it does look cool. It adds some covering to the bottom of your vehicle, right? The only thing I didn't like about the version 1 is the bolt. The bolt sticks out a bit, and it could get caught on a rock or something, all right? Because that's exactly what happened here. A parking block hit this, and then it messed the bolt up a little bit, okay? But yeah, just imagine when those catalytic converter thieves, man, they thought, oh yeah, I've successfully defeated the Cat Shield, and then they find out there's another one behind there. Yeah, it's kind of, but yeah, that kind of acts as a skid plate too. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install it. I've got all the bolts laid out how they were before. All right, I taped it to where they were before. Yeah, this one is still in great shape, except for, like I said, that corner I bashed it up on a rock, you know, because, you know, Rav4, we do adventure and stuff in parking lots. Okay. I'd imagine, I think this is going to have to come off, all right, because this is where the version 2 mounts. So we're going to take this off, so it's going to lose this mount, and then you're going to lose all these screws here. All right, maybe I can just put a bolt. Yeah, maybe we can just put the screws back on. We'll put the screws back on. We'll put it with a nut and Loctite, just so there's no holes in there. Okay, and then oh, I don't know, man. Just put some tape over it, dude. I'm not sure, dude. We'll figure something out. All right. Anyway, yeah, I've got all the bolts and stuff laid out how they were before, and I'm just gonna go try to install it. Like I said, I think this has got to come out, but I'm gonna go under there and take a look right now. Okay, and then I've got all the other hardware. You're gonna need this to remove that special nut. All right. Oh yeah, it's right here. I got it right here. Maybe we can use that special nut. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. We'll find out. Okay, and then I got the special security bit here. I've got 2 sets of them now, so. Alright. Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. It's the next day, and let's go check out. I got the shield on there, alright? So I was able to combine the Millercat Cat Shield version 1 and version 2 together to make a version 2.5. Something like that, anyway. Alright, anyway, so here's what I had to do. Alright, I've got a bunch of pictures of me doing it in the process, but I had to take this plate off, alright, the little, because this interferes with the version 2 shield. So this had to come off, alright, so there's a bunch of holes in it. And then we had to take some of these bolts out, alright, to put the thing. I actually forgot to put some back in, actually, so. Alright, let's go check it out, and then, yeah, that'll be the end of the video, alright? Like I said, this is for if you just happen to have a version 1 and a version 2 shield, you can put them, you can combine them, alright guys? Alright, let's check it out. Okay, there you go. That's what it looks like, alright? So I installed 4 of the bolts, alright guys? There's the ones in the middle, alright? The ones in the middle, and then the ones on the very front are on there. Okay, they fit fine. Alright, however, the back part had to be modified a bit. I didn't want to do it, but I could have either cut this off, all right guys, so there's this part right here. I could have cut this off, all right, or I could have just bent it. So what I chose to do is I just bent it. Okay, so this actually mounts where, oh yeah, okay, you can see it in there. See that, the nut in there, the security nut right here? Yeah, the one in there. This actually mounts in there. It almost touches, but it this part touches the shield, so you can't have this, okay, basically. That won't mount there. So what did I do? I safety wired it. I safety wired it to the version 2 shield, all right? And that's exactly what I did, all right, guys? So you can see this wire here, and it was tough because the wire kept on breaking. But yeah, I safety wired it with this, all right? And then I put a kind of like a foam here, so it won't rattle, all right? I took it for a test drive last night, and it didn't rattle at all, so that's good. Right, and I kind of shoved it inside this plastic thingy. I guess you can have the plastic inside or outside. I chose to leave it outside to help, you know, give support for this thing. Because there's nothing holding up the back part of the shield. Okay. Also this one. All right. So see this? You can't put this back in because it uses a different bolt thingy. Okay. So that's gotta not go in. So this, if you remember correctly, this is where that white thing was, the white clip was, and then now we've got this funky bolt in there, okay? So you can't use it anymore. Maybe you could, I don't know. But I put a piece of foam here, and then I just tightened it up, so to keep that from bouncing around, all right? So should be good. Okay, so yeah, it's got all the holes in it. You can see from that plate, all right? You can't put both of them together because it'll touch the version 2 shield. So that had to go bye-bye. All right, so there you go. You can fit the Millercat Cat Shield version 1 with the version 2 if you want to, but you're gonna have to, I don't know, it just, you know, extra security type of thing. The only thing I don't like about the version 1 Cat Shield is the bolts stick out a lot, all right? So a rock could hit this and, you know, shear it off or something. But I already kind of damaged this one a little bit here, all right? But it gives a nice little cover for the front, all right? And it adds extra protection for your catalytic converter. Should keep the bad guys away, right? The version 2 shield is still on there, still kicking, still looks good. Okay, but so this will prevent someone from cutting in here, all right? They'll have to defeat this before they get to this, all right? It's a total pain in the ass to get to the cat now, guys, all right? Yeah, so I mean, you could still cut it back here, but it's not gonna do much good, all right, guys? Because you can't cut the front, and you'll damage the cat if you try to cut the cat. All right, and you can't even get anything in the front anymore, guys. Nothing. There's like, it's all sealed off in the front, so you can't cut the front at all. All right, but you can cut the back. That's about it. So if they wanted to vandalize your catalytic converter, they probably still could, but they ain't taking it. Okay, it's not so easy to take. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's why we're back here. That's where the most modification was done. Okay. And it looks cool. Looks like you got a little skid plate on the bottom of your car. Very nice. Okay, and so with that, that's how you can install a version 1 Millercat Cat Shield with a version 2 Millercat Cat Shield. All right. So you're going to use the 4 bolts, the 2 in the middle, and the 2 in the front. All right. And then just nothing else. Okay. And I safety wired the part that's right next to the catalytic converter where it was bolted in, or the nut was bolting it into the body. If the stud was longer, we probably could reuse it, all right? But the stud's not long enough for both of them, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to get to that catalytic converter, all right? And you're not going to want to. Steve's not going to want to go through all that work. They'll go to another Rav4 that has nothing on it, okay? So, okay, thanks for watching. HadesOmega. I'll have some pictures of the work. So yeah, in the end, this is all that's left over. It's good because I didn't want that big thing in my garage anymore, man. Yeah, so you've got the plate that sticks up, all right? And you'll have the 4 extra bolts. You'll have the bolt and the other bolt that's on the rear right, okay, with the standoff and all that stuff, all right. And then I have an extra set of keys, all right, for the security bolts, and then I have all the extra stuff here, okay, extra bolts, and nuts and that little clip. Okay, and that's it. All right, that's all that's left. All right, thanks for watching. HadesOmega.